Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to service a headlight on this 2005 Dodge Durango. It's a pretty straightforward process. The only tool you'll need is a 10mm socket with a ratchet and an extension. I do run into an issue with this vehicle, and I do need a set of locking pliers as well. Hopefully you won't run into that problem. We obviously show you the passenger side. The driver's side is the same procedure. And this basically is the same procedure for 2004 to 2006 Durangos.
Okay, to remove the headlights, you'll need to remove them, either change the bulbs or to change the whole assembly if it's broken. Right underneath there's two 10mm bolts in these slots here. Okay, and then you'll want to turn your wheel either way, and up under here there's a kind of a track door. Okay, you slide it up. You slide it up. Okay, pull the bottom out and then pull it down. Okay, and then back in there you want to remove that 10mm nut right there. Use a 10mm socket with an extension and a ratchet. And I just have to go in here, feel around a little bit with the socket until you hit the bolt.
Now here I'm just going to fast forward as I remove those two bolts underneath and then the nut on the back side. And on this vehicle what ends up happening actually is that nut is kind of rusty, so you probably would want to spray some penetrating oil on it, but the stud ends up coming out of the headlight, which is okay. Once you have the fasteners out, give a pull on the front of the headlight and pull it forward.
Look at the back of the light, take a flat-bladed screwdriver and you pry out these red safety tabs, okay, which allows you to squeeze the tab on top and disconnect. Same thing here. Pry out the red tab, then squeeze and disconnect. And down here. Have to pry out this, pry that out, squeeze. And the other thing you can do is actually just turn this counterclockwise. That comes out and the bulb pulls out. Okay. There's your headlight off. So any of these, if you're just looking to change a bulb, this bulb you turn a ring counterclockwise and it comes out. Okay, and obviously back in clockwise to lock. This one's like the other one. Turn it counterclockwise, bulb pulls out and pushes back in. Okay, now if you're just putting your headlight back in after you change the bulb, you don't have to get this apart. You can just screw it back into your existing headlight assembly, but if you are replacing your headlight assembly, you'll want to get this out in order to install the new headlight. Okay, so just locking a set of pliers on there and going back to this side again.
And again, I'm doing this step because that stud pulled out of the headlight rather than the nut just coming off the back side. If yours comes apart cleanly, then you won't have to do this step. Also, if you're just replacing a bulb or something and putting the existing headlight back in, then you can just kind of crank the nut and stud back into the headlight from this position.
Okay, new light from 1AAuto. You can see it comes with all the same mounting points and everything. Just going to kind of peel back the plastic here. If you want to put it in, kind of put it in place, make sure you reconnect the headlight, press the safety tab in, the directional, trips on, push the safety tab on, and then the little marker light as well. Connect and lock the safety tab on. Okay, when you're ready to put the light back in, you have this knob right here, which goes into a plastic clip here. So what you want to do is kind of get the bottom of the light set. Okay, make sure that your stud here is going into the hole. Kind of peek back in, make sure that's going in. Okay, and then give it a good hit to lock it in there. Usually take these bolts, put them right into my socket, kind of look right in there. And look them into place. Okay, now take this nut, just kind of feel it in there. Start it on.
And I'm going to fast forward here as I just tighten up that nut on the back nice and firm, and then I will tighten up the two bolts underneath the headlight, again nice and firm.
Okay, and then remember the door, make sure the up is up, slide it up in place, and slide it up further, push the bottom in, and slide it down to lock. Okay, if you need to adjust the light, right under here, just use a Phillips screwdriver. You can see that there's an adjustment screw right there. Okay, and turning it one way moves it down, turning it the other way moves it up. And generally what you want to do is adjust it so that when you have the vehicle 20 feet away from a wall, okay, on a level surface, the low beam should point 1 inch down from the height of the bulb here, okay, and straight ahead, and the high beam should point level with the bulb and be straight ahead from 20 feet back.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.